Spring break just got hotter.
They can't do it like us.
It's one thing to win a title, it's another to defend it. Hartwell, Stratton, Perez. Who's walking out NXT Women's Champion?
Everybody wants a piece of the action.
Case Waller for the NXT title.
NXT Spring Breaking, live tonight 8/7 Central, only on USA.
Was that hot enough for you?